the girl her family tried to erase. Just 3 months earlier, Edeora had been the pride of her home. In the small community of Umeus, parents would point to her and tell their children, "Why can't you be like Edeora? She's respectful, obedient, and hardworking." Her father, Elder Nokidi, was a respected leader in the village church. Her mother, Sister Chinye, headed the Women's Fellowship. Their family name carried honor. They were seen as the perfect example of godliness. Edeora was 17, graceful, soft-spoken, and beautiful. She swept the yard every morning before school, helped her younger siblings with homework, and never stayed out late. She had never given her parents a reason to frown. Then Ebuka arrived from the city for the dry season holidays. He was 18, handsome, and full of confidence. His aunt's house was just a few compounds away from Adora's home. Unlike the village boys, Ebuka wore stylish clothes and spoke English with a city accent. He met Edeora at the village well. His smile was kind, his words gentle. Soon, Edeora found herself looking forward to their encounters. They began meeting secretly, under the big Udora tree behind the church. Away from curious eyes. Their friendship grew into affection. They would walk in the bush path, fingers intertwined, whispering dreams under the stars. One night, behind the abandoned schoolhouse, their love went too far. It was Adora's first time. 2 weeks later, Ebuka returned to the city, promising to write, but no letter ever came. 3 months passed. Edeora began to feel sick every morning. Her period stopped. Her body changed. She was pregnant. At first, she tried to hide it. But a mother always knows. When her father found out, his rage exploded. He struck her for the first time in her life. She confessed that Ebuka was responsible. But he was gone. From that moment, her world changed. Her father stopped speaking to her. Her brother wouldn't look at her. Her grandmother called her a disgrace. Her parents decided the pregnancy must be ended, at all cost. They pleaded, threatened, and locked her inside. But Edeora refused. "I will not destroy my child," she said. As her belly grew, their fear turned to fury. Her father's reputation was at stake. Soon the entire community would know. He warned her one night, "If you bring this shame to our home, you will not live to see the child." Edeora knew he meant every word. That evening, her mother brought her food. It tasted strange, bitter, metallic. But hunger won, and she ate it all. Within minutes, her body felt heavy. The world blurred. Then, darkness. When she woke, she was lying on a mat in a strange hut, her hands tied behind her back. Through the doorway, she saw her parents whispering to an elderly woman counting money. They had brought her there for a forced abortion. The ropes were weak. Slowly, she loosened them and crawled through a crack in the wall. Outside lay the forest. Barefoot and terrified, Edeora ran. Branches tore at her legs, but she didn't stop. By sunset, she stumbled onto the main road. A yam truck driver stopped, saw her tears, and silently offered her a ride. He dropped her off at Nku Market Town, far away from home. There, she stood alone, heartbroken, frightened, but free. She made a choice: she would survive, no matter what. At first, she slept under abandoned stalls when the market closed at night. She begged for food, but many mocked her. Some men tried to take advantage. By the 5th day, she was weak, cold, and close to giving up. That was when Mama Ifenanya, a kind widow, found her cord near a gutter. The woman took her home, fed her, and nursed her back to health. Months later, Edeora gave birth to a healthy baby boy. His tiny cry gave her strength to live again. Back in Umeus, guilt tormented her mother. She secretly told Ebuka's aunt what had happened. The aunt informed Ebuka, who was crushed with regret. He searched for Edeora, but by then she had moved deeper into the city with Mama Ifunanya. Years later, Edeora returned quietly to the village, not to her parents, but to Ebuka's aunt. She wanted him to know he had a son. Through the aunt, they reconnected. Ebuka was now studying abroad. But he accepted responsibility and promised to care for her and their child. His family welcomed Edeora into their home in the city. They helped her return to school and supported her as she rebuilt her life. When Ebuka came back, he met his son for the first time. Tears filled his eyes as he hugged them both. Edeora's mother secretly rejoiced when she heard her daughter was safe. But her father's heart remained torn. One day, Edeora returned home with Ebuka and their son, hoping for forgiveness. She knelt and apologized. But her father turned away, saying she had brought disgrace. Edeora rose and said softly, "I may have disappointed you, Papa, but I didn't deserve to die for it." Her father's silence said it all. Her mother wept quietly, torn between love and shame. Edeora left again, this time with peace. She chose to live where love was stronger than pride, where compassion mattered more than reputation. And though her past scarred her, it also made she was only 17, but her courage saved 2 lives. Her stronger. She built a new life, raised her son with dignity, and became the woman no one thought she could ever be.